Hi, this is Karen from the Bain clan, and I would just like to share some information with you. I put the written version on our website, and I'm just going to read this out to you because some of you prefer to listen to it rather than read about it. How does it feel to be perfectly aligned to my higher self? This is a question that I ask myself often. I pose it to myself and to my guides, also to my teachers and the search engine on the internet. As I start to explore this question, I become curious and start to anticipate the answer. I start to collect evidence of what it is like to feel perfectly aligned and in unison with my soul. It is the investigation into the answer to this question which is taking me on a journey that is utterly joyful. This journey is attracting to me everything I could possibly need and wish for from a non-ego point of view to lead a happy, easy, and fulfilled life. The answer is not important. The journey of exploring it is what gives me the buzz. Every time things don't seem to go the way I would have anticipated or liked them, rather than asking, how did this happen? Why did this happen? What can I do to solve this problem? I have started the habit of asking, how does it feel to be perfectly aligned to my higher self? It is the latter question that takes my attention away from the turmoil and readjusts my focus and attention back onto the path of flow and alignment. The inner compass. When your mind goes down the path of investigating the wrongs and the solutions to them, your energy, your inner compass, is pointing to wrongs and their energy. That's great if you enjoy heading that way, but wouldn't it be wonderful for your inner compass to point in the direction of perfect alignment and perfect flow instead? Which direction is your inner compass pointing in right now? Every time you're thinking of and working on solving a problem, you wrongly assume that there is a problem in the first place. You form the belief that there is an issue and you embellish it with all the things you do in order to solve it, hence adding to it. It may be far better to assume that in reality there is no such thing as a problem, that this is merely an illusion, which it is, and that the truth is that all is exactly as it needs to be in order for you to move forward. So you may as well move on to experiencing joy, the joy of being in perfect alignment with your soul. There is no problem, only your perception of it. And once you understand this, everything becomes easier and even fun. You no longer trap yourself in a perceived dead end. Find one good thing. Find one good thing in your life, whatever it is, and start to expand on it. Talk about it as much as you can, feeling its good energy. Embellish it with all its wonderful details. This is akin to watering and nurturing a little seedling. You need to look after it in order for it to grow. Be proud of it. You did this. You created it. Beware of any feelings of resistance that may present themselves. Resistance emerges out of a contradiction between the direction you are taking and your partly conditioned belief system. Resistance has many facets. It can manifest in your body as aches and pains. It can show itself in the form of obstacles, such as naysayers or distractions. If you feel yourself going down the path of resistance, it is better to stop and move on to another subject which offers an easier path. Think of it in terms of a river making its way towards the ocean. If it comes up against a barrier, such as a rock, it will not stop there, trying to hack its way through an enormous boulder. It will simply divert its flow, turning left or right, but never backwards, until it finds an easier path to follow. In time, the rock will wear away. This may take a while. In the meantime, the river continues its flow and reaches the ocean regardless. There is no need to remove the rock first. It will wear away eventually. The rock is not important, but the flow of the river is. Investigating perfect flow. Now that you and I understand that your mind is better used to keep the creative flow going and to focus on reaching the ocean, we can start to direct its focus onto searching out some interesting questions. This search is intended to keep your mind busy and in focus, with your compass pointing firmly towards the ocean of unity. It is an investigation I feel very curious and passionate about, and so I am sharing my experience with you in the trust that you will gain something from this. As all is one, your gain is my gain and vice versa, and so this journey is adding a positive momentum to the ascension of all. A wise man, my husband's father, once said, "I do not have all of the answers, but I would like to think that I understand all of the questions." So here are some questions which offer plenty of opportunity for the mind to flow down the path of creativity. Consider each aspect of these questions, one at a time, and explore the feelings that are being triggered by asking them. Really feeling into it and see what emerges. If your answer to these questions is, "I don't know," then start to explore, do a bit of research. Ideally find someone who's asking the same question and speak to them about their experience. It is this sharing of energy which will provide you with some vital clues on your path towards the ocean. It will start to set a vibration going, a buzz that I trust will lead you forward on your journey of ascension. Allow the answers to these questions to flow naturally into your life. They will come and present themselves to you in the right way. It is the journey of exploration which is important, the flow of creative energy, rather than the perfect answer. So here are the questions. How does it feel to wake up and be perfectly rested, with a physical body that moves easily and effortlessly? How does it feel to look in the mirror and see a reflection that you love and approve of? How does it feel to be in your perfect surroundings, comfortable, warm and cozy, with a tummy that feels settled and happy? How does it feel to be safe and lovingly taken care of? How does it feel to meet with someone and have the perfect time together? How does it feel to know all your bills are paid? How does it feel to have plenty of time to do all the things you wish to do? How does it feel to have a clean, organized home and workplace which is filled with everything you need? How does it feel if your means of transport is ready, waiting for you and getting you to where you wish to go right on time? How does it feel to go to places filled with just the right amount of benevolent people, there when you fancy a chat, absent when you would like some space? How does it feel to flow through life, attracting all the things that bring you joy? How does it feel to have an occupation that brings you pleasure and satisfaction? Start easy. Have you forgotten how any of this feels? Was there ever a time when you knew how this felt? Feel into this and see where this leads you. Give the process some time and wait for a response to bubble up naturally within you. There are a lot of questions. Start with an easy one, the one where you get the sense that, yes, I remember how this feels, and build on that. Once you mastered that one, move on to another. It is easier to start with one tiny little baby thing and then expand from there, as you will start to build a momentum. Once you are already heading in the right direction, it will become easier to search out the exact path. You may find that one of these questions inspires you to take some action, to do or create something. The impulse for inspired action does not come from the area of the head and mind, but from the dantian, the center just below the navel. It is almost involuntary, a push-pull which is hard to resist as it comes with the feeling of excitement and freedom. If this happens, go for it, follow it up. Happy creating. Take from this what resonates, leave the rest behind. With love, blessings and gratitude, Lyra Bain.